got a call from my customer that she's outside to pick her cake that is not even ready. Like, I have not even concluded the cake at all. Hi, babes. Welcome back to another episode of This with Tizzy. So, let me share my experience with you guys while you watch the video. It's a very chaotic one, but I promise you're going to enjoy every bit of it. So, my customer ordered a cake like 2 days before, but I chatted her up like that same, like a day before, that what time would she be coming to pick up a cake? I didn't get a response, but we already know that this particular day she's coming to get her cake, right? But I had so many things to do, and between that I still have to go to the gym that morning. So usually what I do, I go to the gym in the morning, then come back to finish whatever work I had. But I was at the gym and she called that she's outside. I'm like, I had to cut the call. Like, maybe I'm not the one she was supposed that she wants to call. I no, it's not possible. Outside where? So apparently she sent a message and that message didn't deliver when I asked her when she's coming to pick. So I had to call her back, like, are you outside? The cake is not ready, ma'am. It's not ready. She said, oh, she's so sorry that she sent a message, but she just noticed that the message didn't deliver, that she will not be available in the afternoon anymore, that she needs to pick it in the morning, because usually she picks her cake in the afternoon. Now, I have just few minutes to finish up her cake. If you notice in this video, you see I'm wearing a white long sleeve. I was still on my gym wear. Guys, I could not even do anything. As in, I ought to film how chaotic it was for me to get back to the house. It was on when someone is on a speed dial, I flew all the way. Not drive, but flew. That's why you can see that my staffs are on the background, because I could not even wait for anybody to help me do anything. I need to get it done. And she ordered parfait. As in, she had a lot of orders with her. She had banana bread, and she's already waiting. So I asked if she's going to come back. She said, oh, she has a few things to do in my on my street, that she should go to get them done and wait for the cake. I said, so how many minutes do I have? She said, in an hour. Wow. But to cut the long story short, I was able to pull through. Has anybody experienced this kind of thing before? Because as a home baker, this is one of like the disadvantages of you working from home. If you have a storefront, they will just come and pick it, and they will have, it's always different if it's a storefront. I don't think this kind of situations happen with if you have a front bakery, but it's always with people that work home bakers, people like us. It's always like this, like it's third time it has happened. Yes, when we have to start rushing. The rush that it was epic. And now this was a whipped cream cake. The only good thing was the cake was chilled. So I usually chill my cakes. I'll wrap them with cling film and put in my freezer. It's always easy to work with a very chilled cake when it comes to whipped cream. And I'm telling you, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, if your cake is chilled, you have no problem. You don't need to start getting worried that, oh, you're going to disappoint your client. Just go ahead, explain to your customer what's going on, and just do your thing, and make sure you still end up giving your customer a very fine cake. Because I didn't even mind that she's around. So I told her 1 hour, and she said, when she told me 1 hour, I said, okay, I'm going to get everything done, and I have my staff around. So we started working on the cake fast. They did the parfait, and we had another cake that is going like few hours from like 12 that same day, and they started concocting the cake. So I decided to just do everything once and for all. I don't want story that touch anymore. So most times before now, I used to decorate my cake and keep them in the freezer or fridge, and wait for maybe like overnight. Then the next day I'll just put the finishing touches. But lately I've not been doing that, because if the cake has chocolate drip, I noticed that the longer it stays in the fridge, and then you want to apply your chocolate drip, then when you apply your chocolate drip, rather, after a while, the chocolate drip starts sweating. I experienced it twice. So if it's a design that has chocolate drip, I won't decorate the cake till when it's almost time for delivery, or that same day. I'll decorate it in the morning. So like this one now, my chocolate drip will still be intact for a very long time, because I saw a video in the evening when she was taking pictures. The chocolate drip was still intact. Because my kind of fridge, I don't know if because it's my fridge, I don't know, but my fridge, because of the freeze, it freezes. Some people use chiller, that's the chiller doesn't freeze. My fridge is like freezer, God help me. So if I do like a chocolate drip cake and put it in my fridge, by the time the customer comes for pickup, the chocolate drip will be sweating, and it will now bring like double lines on the whipped cream. I don't know if anybody has experienced that before. So I stopped doing any chocolate drip cake and keep, except the customer is coming close time for delivery or pickup rather. So we're able to meet up in that 1 hour, and I packed everything, and she was already waiting downstairs. Even she came exactly 1 hour. Hey, this customer, she was after my life that day. You see, I was still dressed on my gym wear. It was after this particular time, when I was done with this cake, I had to go and undress and, finish up the other cake. It was a very chaotic day because the speed I used to finish this cake, you cannot even understand it with this video. All right, so this was the other cake, and had to finish this one up because the customer had already told me a particular time that I should send it. So this one, there was no rush. I concluded it. My staff concluded the cake. Then I finished up with the decor. I usually like doing the finishing touches because so that you just have like my brand name written all over it. Because someone on TikTok once mentioned that, okay, she saw a video of me. She saw a video pop on her FYP. Then she said she commented on that post that she did not even look at the brand name. She already knew that it was my cake. So I like my cake to have that cheesy feel all over it, written all over it. So I like to do my finishing touches on all my cakes, even though I know that my staffs can do it like perfect, but I still like to just wrap it up. And of course, I'll be the one to do the content and the video and whatnot. So guys, thank you for watching. See you next time in my next video. Bye. Mwah.